Oh, okay.
Okay.
Server browser.
Yeah, let me see.
The There's
Yeah.
just
Oh, yeah. I think it's happening. Yeah, let's do it.
open server.
Yeah, one of the US servers, the one that would allow for more characters. Or I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
soldiers.
Oh, you
Okay.
mean US East all maps, that one? Because there's a
Yeah.
person there already.
Yeah, that should be me. I just joined
Oh,
right now.
okay.
Okay.
I boy?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, US East or OC?
Yeah, US East.
Okay.
There should be a person in there.
Alright.
Okay.
And
Oh, okay, let me go ahead.
okay, so hello anyone.
Hello.
Yeah, we're back more with some. Yeah, we're back with some AFF this
here we go.
month. Yeah,
I'll just deploy here. It doesn't matter who I am.
it's the last Friday of the month. Oh, well,
Okay.
last Friday of this year,
Yeah.
and we've returned.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
the various things have holiday colors. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah. It's always Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay. I barely see it on my character's hand on the gun I'm using. Guess that's fine and all, but whatever.
Yeah, I forgot which team was at a disadvantage, but I'll find out soon.
The red team. Hey. Okay.
Alright, so the task is defend. This is stage 2.
Aren't you dead yet?
Okay.
How much damage can these guys take?
Huh, a surprising lot of damage.
I'm using the beam cannon and they're still not dying.
Huh.
Anyway.
They want us to defend that place.
That was probably me who did that. Yeah.
So I got an email from
Yeah.
what was that? Those guys, limited run games. You know, those yahoos.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I usually just delete them, right? I don't even bother reading them most of the time. I just scan them maybe real quickly at once and then just leave because I don't bother with buying anything from them anymore. But this one stood out to me because it says that they're going to have, or I mean, I think they're actually already having a digital sale. What?
Huh. That kind of weird.
Right.
They're not supposed to have digital games at all.
Wow.
Huh.
They changed.
Yeah.
I know a lot of retailers give you like you can have sales from like say Best Buy or GameStop and you can buy digital games from them. But most of the time their digital games aren't on sale. I mean they're not. If they were to have a sale for the physical version, they would almost never have a sale for the digital version at the same time. Like it never happens, right? It's weird. So then I thought, what's the point of buying digital games from these other retailers if they're not going to be on sale? You might as well just buy it directly from whatever console or
Oh wait, I think the train is loading in.
PC you're at, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never understood that, but it was terrible. And now that, Limited Run is selling digital games too, it just seems like there's even less of a reason to deal with them because their whole point is that you can buy physical games of indie games or something from them, you know?
Yeah.
That's the whole point. So why are they selling digital games at all? It's so weird. I don't know.
Alright.
Limited Run has lost their way a long time ago. It's ridiculous.
Where's their commitment to the bit? Okay.
We're getting hit hard by stuff.
Indeed.
I'm in the vehicle.
It was already bad enough that the physical games you get from Limited Run aren't complete in box with no DLC.
Yeah.
So like, why even bother? You might as well just get it digitally because you still have to pay to get the DLC anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh wait, that was probably ours.
There's a target right there.
Yeah. Nice.
Wait, what's that?
What? Wow.
Are they guns?
No, actually, they already take that place. Yeah, I think it's finished.
Oops, that was bad.
It was great.
That's what's bad.
I forgot if there was ever going to be like a bottleneck. Did I get more? Oh yeah, got. Cool.
There's a guy right there. Run him over. Point.
Alright,
Oh, we're in
next
trouble.
stage.
Get out of there. Ouch.
If there was a bottleneck. Was there a bottleneck? Children here for a bit. Okay. Oh yeah, this place is open.
And apparently that right to repair bill in New York. I know I'm going on really random topics, but I watch a lot of stuff, and I thought it was interesting that they had this whole right to repair thing where manufacturers don't let you normally get individual parts or components to fix your computer or your phone or whatever, because they
Yeah.
literally have a contract or tell the manufacturers of said components don't sell to anyone, just to us.
Yeah.
So that way, if you want to repair it yourself, you have to either buy an entirely new component, or buy a new computer or a new phone. You know, just completely defeating the purpose, right?
Yeah.
You can't fix it yourself for really cheap, so you might as well just buy a whole new one, and that's what they want you to do. Apple and everyone wants you to buy a whole new phone or a new computer.
Yeah.
So the whole point of the right to repair bill was to make it so that the schematics of, say, your computer or your phone have to be freely available. Like if you buy an Apple phone or an Apple computer, you should be allowed to get the schematics so that you can fix it yourself later.
Yeah.
And of course, they don't want you to do that, the Apple and everyone, because
Dang
then
it.
they can't
That'll be
charge a
huge.
huge premium for them to fix it themselves, right? They don't want you to fix it yourself.
Yeah.
They want you to go through them. So the whole
Yeah.
point of that repair bill is just to make it easier, whether it be by getting schematics or being able to buy individual components or whatever, just to make the average everyday person be able to fix their own things on their own, just by themselves.
Yeah.
And then even third-party repair shops can just repair them cheaply, and then pass the savings on to the customer, so that you won't have to spend so much to get it fixed if you don't want to do it yourself, right? So
Yeah.
like, they had this bill in New York to let anyone buy the individual components like the IC or resistors or whatever, or to be able to get the schematics easily and freely. And like literally hours before it passed, some politician in New York, I guess, allowed it to be changed or something, or maybe they changed. I don't know how they changed it, but they made it so that you are now allowed to buy huge assemblies. Like if you want to buy just a screen, you can't do that. You have to buy the entire thing that the screen is attached to, the entire casing and all of the speakers and everything. And so you still have to spend hundreds of dollars more than you would have if you just wanted to buy a screen. If you want to buy a phone or buy a battery to be replaced on your phone, because Apple's phones constantly like gimp the ability, I guess, storage capacity of the phone, or like really make it terrible. If you want to replace just the battery, you have to buy it attached to the screen, because that's how they do the assembly.
So we're going in
So
there.
you still have to spend hundreds of dollars more than normal. It's ridiculous.
All right. I had to do some kind of outside of a school deals.
Oh, right. Hey, Silo was overhearing, and now he's what was it? She's making the fun
I
of us.
died. Oh, I'm so close.
Yeah, why do you mock us at every turn?
How it
Come on,
falls, it
respawn
was weird.
already.
It's as if he was following them everywhere.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's really boring in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, I got stuck.
So it's like they
A stage.
the last minute they
I'll go
changed it so
Interfect.
that
I'll
it's
do
effectively
it.
useless. It's not helpful at all. Instead of
Yeah.
getting the individual components that you should have been able to get with the bill
Oh,
pass,
yeah.
now you are stuck
yes,
getting entire parts or assemblies all put together already pre-made. So it's like, oh no, we still have to spend hundreds of dollars. It completely defeats the purpose. So completely
Yeah.
ruined it. That's sad. But that's how it is in New York, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, some lobbyists came in, decided to, hey, we'll pay you if you change this slightly.
Right. I'm not entirely sure what they were expecting.
I don't know. It was just literally a few hours before it was supposed to pass. Like, or they could have just vetoed the thing. If they just decided, okay, we're not gonna let this pass, then at least they would have been admitting that they're basically being controlled by Apple and everything.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
From the fun.
There is no way out.
Oh, dang it, who's that? Oh no! Shoot him! Showtime! Oh, okay.
And that makes me wonder if they're gonna do something similar to here, this part of the country, if they try to pass the bill over here.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Because I think that's part of the reason why
What?
the motherboards I wanted to get
Stop shooting
fixed
that.
was so expensive from that third-party repair place because
Alright,
maybe
it's
they weren't able
perfect.
to get the individual components.
Okay, I
Maybe
came
they
with the
were
wrong
only able to
class.
get the entire
Right.
motherboard, which costs even more.
Huh.
So maybe that's part of the reason.
Is it?
That's so expensive.
Okay. Oh yeah,
I
that
guess.
works.
I'm dead.
I think another one.
That's going to defend. That's the last thing. So that place is gonna be kind of dangerous.
I'm so far away.
Alright, we got a couple other people in here.
Yeah, okay.
What? Oh, I see.
Ah, I'm on fire.
Alright, I have to
Huh.
do the one
Bring
class.
up
Scaffer. Okay, put that in.
Like the player menu,
Oh,
with
what?
the tab button while you're running, you just keep running.
Oh,
Huh.
I just found that out randomly.
crazy.
I don't
The
think
hole
it's
actually had to be
glitch, but
further
it
down.
could be seen as one if people were thinking, oh, I'll just stay here and look at the player list. But if they are running at the time that they press the tab button, they'll just keep running while they're looking at the player list, and they go, wait, I'm not pushing any buttons. Why am I still moving forward?
Huh.
Never mind.
Oh, where's your on?
It could be a
Whoops,
a
I
glitch.
fell off the building.
Actually, I need the longer range turret up here right now. Put in. Okay. Next one. Probably have to start the way. In order for them close.
Yeah, looks like most
Okay,
of
they have to go through here. Okay, good.
the guys what to worry about
That should be fine.
might be behind our place.
I thought there's some guys with like a yellow icon over their heads.
Those are the part the
Wait.
soldiers who are part of your squad.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I never really thought much about it.
Yeah.
Alright, I can put another one of these here.
Okay. Oh wow.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Yeah, they're
Oh, it's
still
looking
up
on
there.
this way across into the bridge. Look at that.
Sorry, negative on that. They're up here somewhere. There he is. Oh, he threw himself off the
Oh,
building.
wait, it takes on multiple bullets. Didn't
Oh,
actually
what's
know
this
that.
thing? It's a big one.
Okay. Shooting from people down there.
Right there
That's
he
not
is.
gonna do us any good.
That's why. Why destroy this tank?
What is there? Something big over there. Huh. Maybe.
What? Disappeared?
Don't know who I
no,
shot
Ah,
down.
they
but
hit me
whatever.
hard. Ah.
Somebody in there?
Alright, let's try
Okay.
playing with this one.
Oh yeah. Heading that up. Good, good. Wow, wow, wow. What was that?
Did I just... Okay, yeah, I'll just leave that alone.
Wow, wow, wow. What is all the fire? Hold on.
Huh, they sent us pretty far back.
They blow us. They blow up our turrets. Oh, they did. Dang it. Okay.
Wait, are they hacking our turrets?
Okay, I'm back.
No.
And here.
Wait, there was no one behind me. The camera just... Oh, okay, that's weird. I thought as soon as you
Oh, yeah.
get wiped out, then the camera like points towards whoever shot you from. You know, if they're in front of you or to the side or something.
Oh, yeah.
But this time the clearly got defeated by someone in front of me. Then when I killed over, the camera flipped around and it looked behind me. That doesn't help.
Huh.
Hmm.
That's something they should fix.
This is not gonna help.
They should fix that.
Ooh. Yeah.
I guess maybe that's just how they.
It's coming through here.
That's not very helpful at all.
Watch out, we're being attacked by some kind of flying thing.
Okay. Grab all those sides. Come on.
Alright, I'm back. I put up a shield right here.
Bam.
Ouch.
Oh, right.
Ouch, ow, ooh, what is it? Ah!
They fall into the tree.
Wow, what is that? Ah! Oh, we just
The
got
gunship
bombarded.
just kind of completely demolished this place.
Oh wait, okay, yeah, they have a plane. It's probably about time they did. Okay.
I don't know what team I'm on. For sure, it's just
Let me see.
last by everything. Whatever. I can't last very long at all in this thing.
See, you're part of the ULA, so you're trying to go towards the place we're defending.
Okay.
So you're trying to get there and then plant the hack spike.
Actually, wait. I'm trying to gun.
Alright.
I suppose I don't really have much of a choice now, do I?
That's why I ascend. I can't hover in place in the
Well, okay, here I am.
No, you have to. I guess
No,
maybe
it's over
fly
there. Over
upward,
here.
then cancel out your Newtonian physics,
What?
and then you'd be able to aim downward while going upward a bit. Wait, where is he? There's a gunship somewhere. That's a big problem. There he is.
Which way can I lock on? Can I lock on individual people or just bigger structures?
If you're in a gunship, probably just bigger structures.
Because that makes sense. And I got shot down. Oh well. Doesn't take very much time to get shot down.
Wait a minute, that's okay. There are enemy turrets around. Where's the gunship? Did we destroy it already? Also, we're losing something big, so we have to get back in there. Alright, throw it. Open fire. Is the gunship behind me?
Oh, wow.
Alright, where is anything? Oh no, there it is. Out, Larg.
Where? Uh-oh.
Let's see, what would be a good weapon against that?
Okay.
Come on. Next wave, come in.
Okay. I want some of those.
Come on, lock onto him. Stop hiding behind buildings. Yeah, he's just completely behind it.
Okay, come on. Just a little bit longer.
Huh. I know there's a gunship out here. There it is. No,
It's typically makes
that's
sense to like fly low when you're trying to, reload and refuel when you're on that thing.
Huh. But I see it. Fire! I think it invaded us again. There's just one arc. This isn't working.
Yeah.
I wonder how much HP that thing has. Let's say we'll decline there.
Okay. Actually, for one thing, reload. Next. Oh, wait, there it is.
Okay, let's go. They're getting our stuff.
Indeed.
Keep them back. Yeah,
Okay,
have to go around.
I don't actually need that. Alright,
Let's
could
see, you
use
guys freelance. Get over there
scaffer
quickly.
again, that would probably be helpful.
I know, we're in trouble now.
Ooh, yeah! Oof, okay.
Ours is a bit faster. I'm on fire now.
No, they got an enemy tank.
Oh, okay, now I picked the
Uh-oh, we're in
wrong route to
trouble.
go to.
Any second now.
Oh, over there is fine.
Alright. Destroy it quickly.
Oh, I gotta reload.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we actually covered it.
I got you.
Okay, get in there.
Oh, let's see, this is... Come on, before he gets away. No! And I go launching. Wow, I ragged all the way under a tank. Alright, that's not working. Let's go ahead and... Oh, where is it? We're gonna go
See,
like this
these
way.
guys are good.
Alright, we're barely able to get covered.
Another enemy tank.
Actually, we don't need it here. We just need it here for the one to get here.
Oops, wrong one. I had to go wrong with this one. Okay, just another second. The gunship's shadow is right
I
over
almost
my
got
head.
it.
Never mind. Yeah, that thing already.
Okay, open fire. Okay, forget that.
Okay,
I know I
almost
still
got
have
it.
grenades. We're gonna tear it and then get the thing. There's somebody here, I can't see him.
Yeah, good play it.
Alright, that failed.
Get back in there.
Oh no, I don't
Oh,
think
you
we're gonna
died
make it.
again? Okay, then it's
Yeah,
probably
I died
not.
again. It's all over. I chose a class that didn't have a grenade. So I like to play with fire grenades, so I just kind of
Oh, yeah,
cover
yeah.
the area.
That would probably work. Oh, yeah.
so
just-
hard to get close for me because the AI just keeps blasting at me easily.
Okay. What was the thing? Oh, yeah.
Alright, so where did you
Ixia
want to go?
era. No, it was an era. I don't think it was. Alright, it was a port. I forgot what the title of that one was called, but there isn't here, I don't think.
Huh.
Okay. So I guess I don't really have much of was it an idea one way or another?
Yeah, the two places, era territories, was a ground assault, so I decided to go with that one.
Okay.
Or to support whoever chose that one.
Yeah. Well, let me see.
Okay. Where it says Gamma Wave joined ULA and AIA. Are there two people with the Gamma Wave name?
Wait, two people?
Huh.
Uh-oh, he got a hacker. Or at least somebody who's, I guess, making a duplicate account. I'm kidding.
Huh.
There's
saw
no
how-
proof of that.
To show how good he is, he decides to play two accounts on opposing sides. I don't imagine this game would reserve names like some other games do.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't know.
Let's see how that goes.
I would
Let me see
imagine
what
that
we
a
have
game
here.
like this probably wouldn't care.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
It's possible, I guess.
Huh. I spawned inside a person.
Oh, I could get out. Okay, I could get out.
Alright, let's see. Alright, follow me and our
Alright,
orders
just
are that
territories. Oh, great.
place.
Well,
Alright, open fire. Okay, the commander has given us a new order. And the commander has given us a third new order. Open fire.
actually, alright, all appeal. Alright, all appeals capitalized when it's on the load. Oh, okay. I thought I was getting confused. Huh. They do that for everyone? Huh, maybe they do. Well, let's see here. Okay.
Oh no!
So that would be a good one. I'll go and try scouting around. There we go.
Oh, this is a bad spot. We're being surrounded.
Oh, right. Probably good place to put this.
Oops. Get him.
He survived.
Ouch. Ah, block. Oh, that must have been a strong blood. Set me flying. Alright, how are we doing? Still pretty close. Alright, target that one. What I think I need
Okay. I have
to
it?
go up there.
Yeah, pretty much. Ah, here we go.
I need to refill
Alright.
ammo.
Okay. And this... Well, they're saying no, but...
This is actually a job that's perfect for me.
You lost somebody?
I-
It looks like there was a respawn delay implemented
Huh.
just now.
Yeah.
I'm guessing somebody left that group. Not you dead yet?
There's somebody there. Okay.
Take too long to die.
No, wait, hold on.
Let's see. Let me go for here.
Detected.
Dark out here too.
Okay, out of range. Wait, I'm
Make sure that's coming there. And... Fine.
Whoa. I lost my flower if I died.
Barely
Make
even see
sure
what's
we're
there.
rising up this way.
Don't worry, kitty.
We should be fine. Okay.
Alright, we got a lot of things to fight over here. Alright, let's just gotta get a bit closer. Is that it? Yeah, I think it is. I can't really tell. It's too dark.
Alright. Oh. That was pretty fun. Anyway.
Or is that it? Yeah, that's the target.
Alright. Go ahead and take...
What's actually happening?
Ouch, what hit me?
Go, please
Oh,
go.
okay.
Attack. Attack that? What are you talking about?
I don't think that's a target.
That's not the way to go. Wait, follow
No, that's a giant rock.
Yes.
Ah, that's the worst place for dark.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a giant
Getting
rock that's
closer.
right in our way. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think I know where I have to go.
Oh yeah, for some reason, looks
Yeah.
like my voice
Yes.
is still coming out on your microphone, Todoh.
What?
When,
That's-
when
what?
we were
That's-
playing Ninja Turtles, it came off on your microphone, so I think yours is a little bit too sensitive.
That shouldn't even be possible.
I don't know.
With all the
Huh.
parameters we set.
So maybe just change the... I'll have to check my settings too, just in case.
Ah,
Yeah, you might have to change your settings for the next time we do a recording.
Oh, no, I'm getting hit by something.
well, there's always something. It's
see
so
if you guys can
annoying.
I'm in trouble. Why? Lark.
Yeah, I know. It takes some fine tuning, I guess.
Huh. Yeah, maybe it's something that maybe OBS had an update that did something, because that was that one time where I was recording, because I tend to use OBS for when we're recording in a group, so I don't really have any reason to change the settings at any time. But then last time we recorded, I had to readjust
Didn't have
my
my guys.
gaze by a whole lot.
Oh well.
Ouch. Wait,
Come on.
who's shooting at me? It's hard to
Yes.
see anyone in this place.
Come on, let's get out of here.
The Was there something for attack?
Okay,
too?
let's see.
Like
Where?
it turns on as soon as you start talking, right?
Yeah.
But is there a setting that lets it turn off as soon as you stop talking? No, right?
Maybe.
Like that.
Wait. And then they're just sitting there. Right. Okay, fine. Let's just
I just gave away
try
my
and be a
position.
little careful this time.
Retreat.
Well, okay.
Alright, so this is actually a bad spot.
Upstairs.
Huh. I got that again. See, can I get him from here?
It's so dark, I can't see where
Okay. That was a waste of a super blast. But now it's time to move forward. Ah, I'm
Back
getting hit by
outside.
everything. I can't even see that guy.
Oh,
Come on, come on.
Ah. Okay, that failed pretty badly.
oh, there's
We have one
Don't-
job. Alright, let's see.
Okay, here we go.
Occupy primary.
Okay.
Something. No,
Get
Saints
inside.
missing again.
That's better. Go and take some of this. Be out there again.
Alright, you guys. Let's take on that one over there. Oh, there's somebody.
I also saw that somebody made the Sazami out of
Okay,
Lego.
there you go. Huh.
Look
Huh.
really cool.
Huh.
Ouch, no, Barf, I got killed. I was about to take over this place. Or at least I think I already did.
Oh, are those snow effects part of just random grenades or? So I think they might be some kind of grenade effect.
Oh, right.
You keep seeing them everywhere.
Oh, okay, you too. I thought maybe it was because I was just being attacked so much.
Yeah.
Alright, my screen is covered in snow.
Hmm.
Alright,
Okay,
so they actually have some kind of blind.
might as well
What
be
you
down.
should have done was made a mode where you just throw snowballs at each other. I've heard legends of snowballs.
Oh, what's that? Is that a present? Ah, something exploded. I don't think it was the present. Although I did shoot it.
Well, that.
Oh, I get hit by something. I can't even see where it is.
Hmm.
Open fire. Ah.
Ugh.
Alright, let's try a different class.
Ouch! I got destroyed.
Okay, I should probably look into getting some kind of armor that makes it harder to appear on the HUDs.
That's such a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a fact because what you see everybody wearing, or
What?
when you see somebody, it's supposed to be like the computers in everybody's helmets is giving you positions, and that's where you see the red and blue.
Uh-huh.
But there are kind of armors that even if somebody's looking at you, that thing won't appear. So it might take
okay.
them, if it's especially if it's a player, it might take them longer to realize that you're an enemy.
Right. Hmm.
The bluey.
Trying through here. Alright, whatever that thing is, it's a turret. I should build this right from here. I think. Wow, these guys go pretty fast. Let's go take out the turret. Oh, can't seem to get it.
So that game you had on your wish
Do that
list,
thing. Ooh.
Mr. Oya, whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Did you do much research on it?
I think during the last sale I did some more research, and it seems to be kind of maybe imagine somewhat Terraria is, but with specified classes rather than your class is determined by or maybe not classes, but characters. And the characters would have different abilities, and they could level up and such.
Oh, okay.
And so I think there might be already a pre-built town, so maybe not so much like Terraria,
okay,
where
I see.
you're able to build a place.
This would be like Terraria then, just walk around crafting stuff.
Yeah. And then you gather to some person who will teleport you to a dungeon.
Uh-huh.
Does it have multiplayer then?
Yeah.
Like up to 4 players? Or like any
I-
amount, I guess?
Yeah, I think at least probably as many, maybe 4 players might be the limit.
Well,
I think they might have more than 4 characters.
yeah. I don't know, I can't say I've heard about that game myself.
go away.
Have I? No.
Yeah,
So-
I think its reviews might be kind of mixed.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh.
There's another random president.
Alright.
Whoops, I fell.
I was asking
I
because
think the sound's dying in one hit, like
it might be worth it if I'm not sure what the moment. That's why.
Huh. Whoops, I missed. They got. Oh wait, whoops. Sorry, buddy. I let myself bleed out instantly.
Okay.
Well, when he was healing me. Alright, so this isn't working. I have to choose another class.
Yeah, this is just not that accurate. Also, you keep on taking over this place. And you just need one ace player in the right spot. And I guess the game is pretty much.
He's also super zippy. He goes everywhere really fast.
Oh, yeah. Well, very least, I only have to deal with this one day a month.
Alright, I'm
Otherwise, there's
going in.
almost nobody else to play with. Almost nobody plays the game.
Right.
Ah. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to find players playing randomly.
Yeah.
Alright, got a couple guys here. Let's go ahead and put this here for my
Yeah,
guys.
like anyone who, I guess, like anyone who ever actively wanted to deal with this, and unless they said that they would, no one's got obligations like we do.
Ouch, I just screwed.
A shame. Oh well.
Did
From
you
right.
guys post on that Discord or Reddit or something? So that
What?
people will know about it? Or you didn't do that?
I'm pretty sure Todoh tends to do that.
Oh no, I forgot this week. I mean, this month.
Well, we have a
You know,
decent
it's
amount of
good,
players.
actually very,
well,
very
it's
busy.
Comparatively.
Well, how many people are actually playing then?
Right now we have 6 people,
Oh,
including
okay.
us.
Yeah.
I'm under attack.
okay. I thought there was only
Ouch.
4 of us.
Yeah. And I feel like it was more of a priority. Like if I was, like if the week was random, then it would probably be a priority. Because otherwise they won't really know which week it was.
Oh yeah.
Well, most likely not very many people are able to play during the day. There'll probably be more people at night, but I'm not able to play at night.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. We have to take
Come on,
over.
get the gun up.
Yeah.
Takes forever to kill these things.
Alright, let's get inside here. Wait, actually,
Yeah.
we have
let's
night
see.
vision.
Because
Not
I've
sure
been
how
mostly getting up
much better
to
that
just,
is.
I don't know, predicting disasters. Gaming. Okay. Some people just want to keep on holding out hope for what is it? For Blue Protocol. I'm pretty sure it was over the moment. What was it?
Amazon took
Yeah,
over.
Amazon was revealed to be the rise. What was it? I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Or like a publishing rights.
Yeah, publishing rights.
Well, it's best is to wait and see, right?
Yeah.
If there's anything where...
Yeah, but I want to say I want to be there to say I told you.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
people
can-
are saying
let's
that-
come and see it.
Yeah, I'll probably
Come
maybe
what do you
at least
mean,
look
come
into
and
it
see?
more when
I
it
can
comes
see.
out.
I'll come and see those reviews.
Yeah. Out. And as soon as we get to see, like, if there was anything that the developers wanted to implement, but then Amazon told them no, or Amazon said you have to change this and they complied. If there's any instance of that happening, then you're right. But I don't think it's gonna happen.
Huh.
Hmm.
Because I think there was maybe some early interviews where the developers were saying that they weren't going to make any changes to other versions.
They specifically said that they wanted to make the game for the Japanese public first.
Yeah.
So I think it should be fine.
Huh. I guess that's kind of a vague statement already.
Well,
Yeah.
doesn't that just imply that they're gonna just do whatever they feel like that the Japanese people want?
Yeah, but
Right.
that's not to say that they won't change things for everybody else. Or won't
Uh-huh.
be pressured by Amazon to change things for everybody else.
Yeah, I guess if that's the case, then I want to wait and see if there was anything that they did implement in the Japanese version that they removed or changed in the Amazon version, and then you'll be right. That's the thing I want to find out for sure too,
Yeah.
because I do want to play it, but I also don't want to have to worry about it being censored for no pointless reason. So that's what I'm waiting for too. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'll wait and see.
Oh, what?
Do they say when it's gonna come out?
I don't know. Whenever I hear Blue Protocol, it just reminds me of Protocol that wasn't released for the Wii.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it was, let's see, possibly by the Present.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Present Explode, don't shoot them.
Yeah, nobody
Or something.
knows.
Wait, what?
Nobody remembers that.
Blue
I
Protocol
think it
for
might
the
have been
Wii?
made by... Oh, we lost.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I think it might have been made by... I'm not entirely sure. It could have been the Zombies versus Wonderland, or what was it called?
Yeah. Oh, what?
You mean that
Zombie Panic in Wonderland?
Zombie Panic
Yeah,
game?
Zombie Panic in Wonderland. I think that's what it was called.
Oh.
That
I think it was by the same people.
Oh, those guys.
I think so.
Wait, who
Weird.
made that? Blue Protocol?
I-
Or what?
No, make the
No.
the Wii's Protocol, which was kind of like a multiplayer PvE shooter. That's kind of like Tron, I think,
Yeah.
or was going to be like Tron.
On the Wii.
Yep, on the Wii.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember that. Let's see, who will I be this time? Okay, this one we have to fly around.
Okay.
Yeah, to bring
guess
back
this
my
is a good
mic.
one? Oh, wait, it flew away already.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's one of
okay.
the games we're looking forward to, but it
So-
just
okay,
never came
anyway,
up.
So,
As I imagine would likely be the case for a lot of these games.
so you were saying that the developer who made Zombie Panic in Wonderland also made a game called Blue Protocol for the Wii. but
Oh
it
no,
was
just Protocol.
just Protocol.
And they were working on it, but they kind of just stopped at one point.
Yeah, there is no blue involved.
Okay, okay. But it was never released, you said?
Mission Commander with... Wait, let me see, there's a thing pod. Okay, we'll go ahead and mutiny.
But you said it was never released?
Yeah, it was never released. It had some screenshots of something they were working on.
Yeah.
But it never came out.
Alright.
What was the name of the developer?
Might be
then?
useful.
Let me think. I don't remember. I think they also had a game about animals boxing for the... Maybe at that time the Advance? Maybe it was the
Boxing
DS. I just vaguely remember. I just remember that for months after seeing it in Nintendo Power, I kept going to the website to try to find it.
Oh. Random.
Oh, wait, this is a bad spot to attack?
Yeah.
Okay, cancel the attack. You guys follow me, we're out of here. Something big is going to cause trouble over there.
lost. Oh no, here we go.
Huh. I don't think I remember so many clouds being all over the place around here.
I don't
What?
remember this map at all. Not necessarily because of the clouds, but because of all of the structures and everything.
Alright, what's this place called anyway?
I think it's another map I've never been to.
Huh. I know they changed a lot of stuff in various maps. Or I guess they'll change things and make updates, but I don't think they really report them all that much. So if you're like me, mostly on Steam, you probably won't be noticing things.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm under attack by something. Find something to lock onto and attack.
Okay.
Alright, so I also wanted to mention that the forums for Blue Protocol are filled with this other game that's published by Amazon.
Hey, it was
And
that
about
Lost Ark, right?
Yeah. And they made a lot of changes to that.
What game?
Yeah.
It's called Lost Ark. I don't really know anything about it besides its name. And just that people are talking about how costumes are being changed left and right.
Yeah.
I think I remember hearing about Lost Ark. But that game is published by Amazon, right?
Yeah.
But does it have the same developer?
I know it's a different developer.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Who knows?
But I should probably find the ship.
But if that's the case, then like, if they do change stuff, then does that mean we should just skip it, or should we just try to play it through a different publisher somehow?
Wait,
I don't
what?
know.
I'm not sure if that's the thing.
I don't know. Maybe we
Huh.
should just
Or
get.
usually it's
Ouch, I'm getting
either go
destroyed
through the
here.
publisher or... Let's see. Time to kill their frigate. Alright, gonna do that. Wait, I'm not supposed to tell you guys that. Never mind. Ignore that order.
Well, I'm completely lost up here in space, in the sky anyway, so I wouldn't know how to reach whatever it is you're talking about.
I've mostly been flying around shooting whatever's in front of me while talking.
Yeah.
Let's see, so I was thinking... what was I thinking?
I don't know. I know it's
Yeah, I
kind of
guess there's maybe a small bit of hope that it'll be okay, because it's a different developer that might be able to call some kind of shots.
God, I got destroyed completely.
Yeah.
Let's see, something about a breach point over there. Oh, okay, let's go.
Oh, just deploy already. Okay, there.
Wait, how far away from the battle did they send me?
Let's see. I don't know. I mean, there's probably a good deal of other things that could bring down. An MMO or online-like game,
Well, it's
Yeah.
like, I think about it this way.
like pay to win and stuff like that.
Bring it down. I mean, all the pay to win stuff. I guess. But
Or is it actually an MMO? Because it
Wow.
games like Elsword or Soul Worker, I probably wouldn't exactly call them MMOs.
they're more like stage-based.
Oh, I
Beat
thought
'em
it
up.
was like an open sandbox kind of thing happening. It was like
Well,
shared
if it's open
between
world or not, doesn't matter. As long as there's lots
Right.
of people playing, right?
Yeah.
I
Huh.
don't know. Like a
I
stage-based
would've
game
thought
like
so.
Soul Worker, there's not very much of an open aspect because once you get into a map or a level to beat things up, it's not like
Huh.
random people will go. They just join you with no, like randomly without any sort of like. Well, they just come in on their own, basically,
Yeah.
and that's not possible in Soul Worker. So is that what you
Hmm.
mean, that it doesn't feel like an MMO?
Or I kind of assumed that, or kind of felt like, you know how Soul Worker has that kind of middle area that's open in between all of the lobbies.
Yeah.
So I thought that Blue Protocol would be like that.
Oh, but there was saw glimpses of people like running with their mounts through like a openish field.
Yeah, but that's the one where you...
That's not a hub.
Yeah, I know, but that's kind of like the in-between areas. That you've played some Elsword before too, where there's these towns, and you could consider those towns as the hubs where you're able to then go to the various areas.
Yeah.
In towns?
Yeah, and then that kind of free-range open area in the middle is where you're able to run into other people, but there's not really, aside from monsters appearing and just being kind of a travel area, there's not really the main story type stuff there.
Yeah, I remember that. So that, you said, makes it feel like an MMO more?
I think it was more open, where the open world was kind of everything. And then you go to this area, look, there's a dungeon there, so you could enter the dungeon.
And then then you enter like a queue to form a party or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're just mostly talking about how there's an open area. That what makes it feel like an MMO.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Hmm.
guess that makes sense. So I'm pretty certain that's the case. Then Blue Protocol would be fine. Then it definitely has that, doesn't it?
I might have to look more into it because I didn't really look into information on it all that much.
No. What about PSO? That has that kind of openness when you're outside. Now, I guess I should just say specifically PSO 2. And PSO oh well.
Oh yeah, probably
PSO 2
compared.
PSO 2 to Genesis. That is so confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Already destroyed. Because in PSO 2 you're just in this on the ship, and then you queue up to go to these different maps. But on the ship itself, there's a bunch of people walking around. But you're stuck on the ship. It's not really open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
PSO
what is it? If it like the original O2 took after what was it?
PSO.
You know, PSO like
Or
episodes
PSO
or whatever.
episode 2 or something.
And that was an all technicality, just an online game. It was functioned by lobbies.
Yeah. But if anything, PSO 2 New Genesis has a more open system where you have.
And like everyone's in there.
Yeah, I played it a little bit, and you have a central hub town, but everyone can walk around in there. You see a bunch of other people, and then when you leave the town and go into the fields and whatnot, there's a bunch of people there too, and there's like random instance or like random quests or monsters.
Actually, if anything, I should have been fighting these.
It was fun, but I just couldn't really get into it.
Huh.
Maybe someday I can go back, but I haven't played in so long. It's not really worth. I don't think it's really worth worrying about. But that one, PSO 2 New Genesis, was clearly open, so at least there's that.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to shoot this thing? I don't even know if I'm supposed to shoot this thing. I'm just shooting it.
Actually, well, it might be helpful if I went into a fight this time.
No, deploy already. Launch.
We're under attack by something.
Right? Yeah. Fair enough.
This is a weird angle. Am I lagging? Okay. No,
Alex, we're getting hit by
I
something.
think it's working.
Emergency
Could be.
maneuvers.
But from what I saw from Blue Protocol, it does look open, so I think it's fine. Not
Ah,
actually-
I'm
right.
pretty sure
Look
more on
into
the
it
open
then.
side. I think that there's some online games that are generally very much online, but kind of have a more openness to them.
Huh.
I suppose. It'd be entirely possible that even New Genesis has like a mildly open like overworld or whatever stuff that does. But then when you get right down to like going through dungeons, essentially, then it kind of reverts back to the two. To like the group. Oh yeah, party system. Yeah, that's it. Actually, I suppose in a sense it might be similar to like games like what was it? Final Fantasy. Yeah, I guess I could see that happening.
Huh.
I mean those.
Yeah, something
Oh
open
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, because like I don't think like Final Fantasy is referred to like the true MMO either. What was it? Because like, sure you everyone is like running around there, but you're not actually dependent on them, and you could, go through the entire game, and hardly have to deal with with too many people.
That
Much
also
at all.
depends on the battle system, right? Because in Final Fantasy 14, you kind of need a party because if everyone's going after you, the squishy maids, then you're not going to be able to last that long. So you need a tank, right? And that's because
Yeah.
you don't really have ways to. It's not like one of those action games where you could just push a button to dodge and just be completely invulnerable to damage. In that game, you just have stats and you just avoid the
Yeah.
what do you call it? You avoid the attack area that the opponent or the enemy has. But if you're not fast enough or if you're not paying attention, then you can get destroyed. But you can't just push a button to instantly dodge as soon as you get there, right? Like
Yeah.
compared to Monster Hunter and how you can dodge and you can technically, if you're really good, just avoid all damage from any enemy you're fighting. But you can't really do that in Final Fantasy 14. So in Blue Protocol, I think you do have invincibility frames when you're dodging, right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
imagine
you could
so.
dodge,
possibly.
right?
Usually, unless your dodge has invincibility frames, it's not really worth using. It's just a small time
Yeah.
where you're doing an animation that you can't attack during.
Right.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
why
I
I'm
guess so.
thinking that
Oh,
game
there's
would
actually a
be playable
ship
solo.
Ah,
guarding this thing, right? Yeah. Right. Yeah.
yeah, that could be interesting. I'll probably look at more information at some point.
Yeah. That was it. I don't know.
It's the AI who took me out. Time to get revenge.
Can't do anything.
Is there anybody in range? Alright, here's a.
Let's see. I don't know. I can't really say that I have much in the way. Oh, that would really care much either way. What was it? Ooh!
Of course, there is like I remember a class that has like a shield, sword and shield type of weapon. So at least there's some blocking mechanic in the game as well. Maybe a counter mechanic.
Yeah.
This is what it feels like though. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, the mission lost. Okay.
Oh, turn to my menu.
Ah.
Wait, what? What
I
did
don't
I?
even
Wait,
know
what the
I was doing.
heck
I
did I
was just
press?
seeing stuff.
That shouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah, I was mostly lost. It took me a while to actually find any enemies too.
That's usually how these games are.
Yeah.
Not even just the space ones, but even the on-foot ones. They should make it so that if you're trying to capture a specific objective, then there should be like a huge, brightly colored arrow pointing towards the objective you're supposed to attack while you're looking around. Because when I look around, I
Yeah.
just see a bunch of different colored squares of blue and red, and I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to go after. I guess I'm supposed to go after all of them, but
Yeah,
I'm not.
technically.
But I'm not entirely sure exactly what I'm
Again,
supposed to do
no,
at that
that's
given
fine.
moment.
Eh.
I don't know.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
towards the top right, they'll usually give you what the commander issues to you. And if you go for that one, you get more experience or something.
Oh. But I just hope that they don't remove too many like customization options for your character creator.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
only thing, because I want to be able to customize my character how I want, and and it's a third-person game, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be looking at my character for a long time. So they better not like remove anything from it. I saw a bunch. That reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles X and how they changed the character creator, or they remove an option from it. And I thought it didn't matter that much to me, but it would have been nice if they kept it in there, because you're going to be playing by yourself for a long time. It doesn't matter who else is there in the game with you. So it's mostly a single-player game anyway. So it's
Yeah.
like, what difference does it make what you look like? Only you're going to be able to see it. And then there was some talk, I think, a couple months ago or so, that said that Xenoblade X might be remade, or there's a chance, or etc. I'm thinking that's great, but it doesn't matter. Even if someone were to say, "Yeah, I wish we could do it," but if it's not gonna actually happen, then you're just giving me hope for no reason. It's like that meme from Endgame. No, don't give me hope. You know, it's the same thing. Like, come on, don't give me hope. Just tell me if it's coming out or not. And they usually just say, "We have no plans." Okay, there. That's enough for me. I don't even have to read the rest of the article. We have no plans at the moment. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Let's move on. If it comes in the future, great. But for right now, I have lots of other games to play. But that's how it's mostly for me. It would be great if they remade that game, but at the same time, I'm not sure what else they could actually add to it. So even if they did remake it, it had to really be worth it. You know?
Yeah.
Well,
Hopefully,
better.
it feels like now it really seems like that was just a side game they made up as a way to reference, I guess, Xenogears for PlayStation 2, I think it was, or yeah, PlayStation 2. So
Yeah.
that game was, I guess, like a passion project, just to like have some references to Xenogears, but it's not really based off of the main continuity of the Xenoblade Chronicles games. So,
Hmm.
and that's why they gave it the moniker X instead of an actual number, because it really is just a side game that you shouldn't really take too seriously. So, oh well.
Huh.
I guess, didn't it end in a cliffhanger?
Yeah, well, I guess in the story cliffhanger, but the main villain was defeated. It was weird because there was this whole thing about as
Yeah,
you know, and I'm sorry for anyone who hasn't played in the audience, but I'm going to spoil it. The main characters are just basically all robots. They're not human at all.
What?
well, they're more surrogates.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like the thing is that the main villain doesn't know that. The main villain didn't turn you all into surrogates. It was all part of the backstory of why you're traveling in space. So it's not like defeating the villain was going to solve the mystery or make you back into human again. You being a surrogate and fighting against a villain was two separate problems. And you beat the final villain in the game, but then you being a surrogate was never fully resolved because the systems that were to allow you to control your robotic body outside of yourself, that system was destroyed. So technically, you never should have been able to control your robotic body, because that whole system and everything was wiped out. So
Yeah.
that's the mystery. Why are you still able to control your robotic body if the system was destroyed? And they never resolved that. That's how the game ends, with that cliffhanger or that huge
Yes.
suck or twist again. So I
Yeah,
guess
like if this was a movie, you'd be forgiven for thinking that they were probably thinking they were gonna have another Guardians. And I suppose they might have if it wasn't for the Wii. I don't know.
Probably, maybe. But it was never really a part of the main story of the Xenoblade Chronicles games, so maybe that's why it was never gonna be important, I guess.
Oh, I was hinting at more of a sales thing. Like, well,
No, I think you're right, but somehow I feel like that's not the whole story, because even if it did super well, even if it made lots of money, it's not part of the main trilogy of the Xenoblade games, so there's probably not much of a hurry for them to continue that story, because it's not part of the main story. It's a side
Yeah.
story, basically, that makes no difference either way.
okay. Ooh.
It's like,
Actually, I feel at this point I need to go from healing.
not sure if I can even make a good analogy with another game series.
Wait. Hmm.
But yeah, it's not really part of the main trilogy, so whether it made a lot of money or not, I'm not sure what it mattered.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're probably right though. If it did make lots of money, and it did sell really well, then they'll be like, oh wow, people really like this story. We gotta continue it, even though it's a side story. We'll make our own like side story content with this. So maybe you're right,
Huh.
but
Yes.
but Monolith Soft is just a single developer studio, so it's not like they have infinite resources to keep making 2 or 3 different lines of games like Nintendo does.
Yeah.
No, would like to see it though. Being able to control the
Check that there. Well, ooh. Actually, wait, there was somebody there. There might have been somebody there.
I could destroy life.
Right, turrets go for the kill. Probably should remember that. But anyway. I don't know.
So it would be fun if they made us remade it for the Switch, but I'm not sure what else they could add. Because like at this point, what are you
Well,
gonna add?
other than the content that they cut.
And it's not even that much content that they cut. So,
For all you know.
yeah, for all I know. But like, what else could they add story-wise? Add more side quests? Add more characters to join your party?
I don't know. If they have no intention of making a second one, then maybe a sort of like a further epilogue to go and tie in that loose end at the end.
Maybe that
And
might
then-
be worth it. If they do that, then maybe I'll buy it. But if they
Yeah.
don't, if they don't do that, then I don't think it's worth it. Because having extra side characters to join your party and that are
Oh,
just
what's
NPC
that? Oh,
buddies
dang it.
or
Coming
side
down to
stories,
this. Dang it.
or side quests, I mean.
Hmm.
I don't think that'll be worth it. But actually, ending or having a resolution to the story, I'll buy a gift just for that.
Yeah.
Or I could just cheat and watch it on YouTube. Hopefully Nintendo's not listening right now.
Of course, that would mean they'd have to get their hands on the actors and other stuff, and other what was it, assets and materials to actually continue the story. It was like, well, this person's out, and the years that passed.
This person died, or
Yo,
this
yeah,
person,
that's and stuff of that nature.
or this person got cancelled. We can't let them do anything.
Well, oh, actually, all right, English for actors, I forgot.
Yeah.
Well,
This person got cancelled, or spent the last few years canceling others.
oh, right, huh. But for the English, well, what was it? What was they using? They were using some sort of like British studio or something, right?
For the Xenoblade X, it was the American.
It was? Oh,
Yeah, they
okay.
didn't have very many
Dang it.
British accents at all.
Crud. Okay, that's no
It
good.
was just for Xenoblade 2, and I think 3, but I haven't played 3 yet. So 1 and 2 had British actors, which is not necessarily
okay.
a good thing because even England or Europe became all super SJW, so
Huh.
I'm not even sure
fair
that's a good
enough,
thing. But for the most part,
Well.
1 and 2 had British actors.
Huh.
Just X had English actors, and you can really tell because they mispronounced the Nopon and pronounced it as no pun. Like what? No pun? Why aren't puns allowed? It's supposed to be not pun, but by saying no pun, it makes it sound like they're denying people of their puns. No puns allowed. It just sounds weird. It sounds fun. No puns allowed.
Ah, they got me.
I don't know. But so much time has passed and nobody's even really talked about it. Like I said, the only things that these articles have talked about is that it might come back because Xenoblade X might be remade for this one. That doesn't help me at all. Just tell me if it is. If it's not being remade, then I'm not even gonna bother looking at your article. What's the point? Because that really annoyed me. Like, come on, don't waste my time with this. Because I like Xenoblade X. And it's not like I like it more than the main trilogy of games. I like them both for different reasons. They're both good. But Xenoblade X was fun because you got mixed to play in. So I really like that. So if you're not going to remake that, then I'll just move on. That's fine. There's hardly any games in which you can like control mix, I guess. So,
well,
I mean...
Well, I appreciate the attempt to control mechs, but like in a non strictly tactical sort of way. Because that's why a lot of the games kind of essentially boil down to, like, well, the battle tech, like, tactic, hulking walkers and.
Oh, you mean the more recent BattleTech games?
Oh yeah, and well, actually they were always like that.
Yeah, BattleTech tends to be tactical.
Yeah. Then there was like the.
And what was the one in which you got to play in actual mix in the old?
Oh, you're thinking Mech Warrior?
Oh, Mech Warrior.
Which is basically set in the same universe, right?
Maybe.
Pretty sure
it
it
was
is.
people, right? Definitely.
I remember seeing a bunch of mechs, kind of looking similar between the games.
Yeah.
And also Robotech. Which it's always kind of weird when you do that.
Actually, I'm not entirely sure.
I only really played Mech Warrior 1.
Wait,
oh, but they are coming out.
Wait, so what was
that.
Robotech? It was BattleTech, but kind of like licensed over to Japan to your free reign to make your own spin-off.
I'm not entirely. I can't remember. I didn't remember that Robotech was a kind of weird thing. That it was actually maybe multiple shows in Japan, different shows that weren't really related, and were kind of melded together to try to create a coherent story for us.
Okay.
Wasn't Power Rangers like that?
I
Based
know.
off of Super Sentai.
Yeah.
They made a bunch of copycats and everything, and I don't think they made many spin-offs, but there was a bunch of copycats.
Yeah. And what we got was kind of an amalgamation of various ones.
Yeah, I guess. Should probably refilm.
They are coming out with a new Armored Core.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So wasn't that one tactical though?
No, it was more action-y.
Oh, was
Yeah.
I guess suppose the tactics came for when you were, customizing your mech. Which
Yeah.
I feel, what was it? Tended to be like maybe at least 50% of your gameplay in those games.
Yeah, apparently it took a
basically,
really long time to set things up.
Customizing and thinking about your loadout for your mech.
I'm lost.
Yeah,
There we go.
that's what it kind of comes down to. And then I'm actually now I think it might yet be more time customizing your mech, but aside from that, then it was like the missions. It was very mission based.
Okay.
Uh,
Armored Core, you mean, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Armored game.
Yeah.
Okay. When is it coming out?
I don't know.
next year.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely.
Somewhere. Okay.
I forgot exactly.
It's
when.
next year somewhere in the world.
Yeah, well, sometime in there. Okay.
I did like playing Daemon X Machina, even though the story was really basic, I guess, and weird. But at least the gameplay was fun.
Are you?
Oh.
Well, I suppose.
Trying to think,
I
I
know
think
there was
I'll
a, there's, you already know that there's a lot more talking and character cutscenes in Demon X than the typical Armored Core.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Armored Core you hardly ever saw. I don't think you ever really saw anybody's face.
But then even the story in Daemon X wasn't even that interesting. It was really simple. And they just like said, oh, this guys are being killed. We gotta find out who. Oh, you guys are betraying us? Why? And then this other guy.
Because we're flipping evil.
And then this other guy comes in, goes, I am the one who will control or seize the future, or I will usher in a new age. Join me or be destroyed. Like, typical villain stuff.
Make your time.
Make your time. But yeah, that's basically it. So it wasn't even that interesting. It was still really
Yeah.
something, but like in the end, I didn't really care that much. It was unfortunate though. The gameplay was fine. If only the story was really good, then they would have made the game reach like upper amazing levels of top tier gaming, I guess. But oh well,
Yeah.
the game is still fun either way.
Yeah, because I say that you'd appreciate, what FromSoft does and you better. Because in their games, that story is a bit of an
Yeah, I guess if anything, this is fine.
even Elden Ring was pretty much. Oh yes, I'm totally playing Elden Ring for like the gripping, soul stirring story.
You have to just like, for the story, you just have to just pay attention, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But we're dealing with short attention span gamers. I'm not sure they're really that into it. And those who are into like subtle story like that, they'll probably be the ones who enjoy the game the most because of all the subtlety. The subtlety. But for the most part, it's kind of hard to find people who play games like that, who are also
Yeah.
playing a Souls-like game, because you're already so entrenched in the all minute to minute action that it's difficult to take the time to smell the roses, so to speak, and get into the story.
Don't smell the roses or like pour through like what the heck? Oh wait, those are what the bombs are now. Okay, cool. Okay, and pour through all the lore that's tied to items and junk like that.
Like you see this letter on the side of the road. It's all partially torn up, but it talks about somebody escaping from pursuers and how they feel bad that they had to leave their family behind or something. And then down the road, you see this damaged house that is almost completely destroyed, but then you see the remains of people that looks like maybe a mother and child or something. And then so you think, oh, maybe this is the family of the guy who was running away for some reason, and they didn't survive. But who knows if the guy actually found out yet. Then hours later, you see the remains of some guy on the side of the road, maybe in a cave or something.
Okay, we're actually getting too close. We have to go back. Run. Oh.
So there's like...
Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as like old Destiny, in which you had to go to a separate site to read up all the lore. But at least everything is in the game. But
And you see, that's the thing though. Didn't people complain about Destiny having a story like that, where it's so difficult to get the whole story because they don't outright show it to you or tell you or whatever? You had to find remnants of stuff. Didn't people complain about that?
what? I don't know. I heard it was like in a separate site you had to go to. Like
Well,
it wasn't actually in the game.
But that too though. But there were some parts in the game that showed something, didn't it?
Dang it.
Or maybe not. Maybe the way you said it, the way that you had to go to a separate side, that was the only way? There was
Yeah, I'm
really
pretty sure that's how it was.
no lore in-game at all?
Huh, maybe.
I don't remember. How did I get some?
There we go.
Just give me a cover for a second, buddies. Ah!
Actually, no, wait. I moved there. I have to go and freelance. I made the wrong call.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright.
I don't know.
Alright, light the thing on fire.
Yeah.
They won't be able to get close with this.
Hmm.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people never complain about that.
Yeah. Let's see.
So I think people did complain.
I'm
that
pretty sure,
maybe
yeah, they
because
complained about that.
though it had a lot of story, you couldn't access it in the game.
Oh no, I know that. That's terrible. I agree that's terrible. But I was just wondering
but,
if maybe I'm wrong thinking that people complain that subtle storytelling is too subtle. Nobody's ever complained about that from like an older game or something in the past.
I thought complained like that in an older game. I don't know. I don't think, at the very least, I don't think nobody really complained much about it in like FromSoft games.
Yeah.
But I think like, what was it? Do people appreciate that? Well, I don't know. Always come here for the story, but when I do, I appreciate that it's at least there, so people who are interested in the story can easily access it in game. Oops.
Alright.
That's right.
Throw things at
Do we
them.
have it?
Don't look through.
We might have it. Alright, they're all in there. Actually, no, wait, do I have the...
I lost that guy.
Wait. I forgot if I have the X to that one loadout. I believe I did, yeah. I used it before. Okay, then anything, I just have
Right
to
down
use
on
the thing
that.
to smoke them out. I don't even know what I was doing. This one. Clearly. Okay, anyway.
Okay, we'll see. I guess maybe it's
Yeah,
just
I don't think
one of those
that...
things that you have to get used to. Stuff that you have to.
Yeah,
Over time, people get used to subtle storytelling, I guess.
right. For Daemon X Machina, you know, exposing you to the characters, opens the avenue for like a character-based story.
Yeah, but it didn't really have that.
They didn't really have that. It was just most people just people expositoring at each other for like elongated periods of time.
Yeah, there was like one character who's supposed to be like the seasoned veteran general character, and everyone looks up to him, and he's a more level-headed one,
I reached
I
there.
guess, in terms of personality. But then he didn't even do anything. The thing is that everyone's talking about how, oh, you're the rookie, because they can't really call you by whatever you call yourself. They had to have a generic title for you. So you're the rookie, you're so good, you're amazing, you're strong, etc. And then these other characters have their own personalities. Like the guy who is more, I guess, energetic.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
terribly inexperienced, but he's clearly more inexperienced than a bunch of the other characters. But since he's technically your senior, he, I guess, tries to take care of you and helps you and everything.
Right.
And there was like this other team of characters who are the psychotic murderers because you're basically all criminals in one way or another. I'm not entirely sure why you, the avatar or whatever character you're playing, I'm not entirely sure why you're a criminal, but everyone else has already been said that they're all in slavery or they're all criminals in some way. So there's this one generic.
Wait, so they're...
evil.
Actually, alright. It's like a corporate thing, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a corporate thing.
Oh, okay.
Like the reason why you're
So-
even here is because you're trying to pay off your tremendous debt or pay off your debt to society or something. Because some of the characters that are flat out slaves or criminals, and there's this one generic criminal group that are just like killing just for the sake of killing, and they have like zero personality other than I love killing things. Come on, really? Do I really have to care about these guys?
Yeah.
And then
Huh.
they're, no surprise, they're one of the many groups of people who betray you for no reason. Okay.
Right.
And I just shrug and say,
Wasn't-
okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah, wasn't the story about...
I don't have to feel bad for you.
Wait, so wasn't the story partially about the preservation of something?
Well,
Or was it
yeah.
just like, we're doomed no matter what? We're just putting you on here so you have something to do, so you're not completely useless
No,
to the core
that
host.
because of preservation of humanity, but they don't really talk about it that much. There was
Huh.
only a few parts in the game in which they tell you, the area that we're all in now, all of these different consortiums or different corporations, were technically closed off from the rest of the world. So you're not
Yeah.
even really in you don't even get to see the rest of the world. You're just stuck in this huge areas, true, with many different places or parts on the map, but you're closed off from everybody. So
Yeah.
I never really get to see how high the stakes actually get, because you're just stuck in this small area, just fighting a bunch of different enemies over and over again. You're basically battling against an rogue AI that has taken over, and if you don't defeat them, then they'll destroy the rest of the world that you never get to see.
Uh,
So
yeah,
the
that
scope of the game is very small.
it does seem weird. Like it was like we're talking about the fate of humanity. Then you turn to the guy to your right and it's like, I'm just here because so they don't whip me as hard or something. So I don't know. I could have a
Yeah,
pillow.
that's a weird thing.
I'm just here so I could have a pillow in my cell or something. Like okay, but we're heroes technically.
Yeah, but
I
it doesn't feel like
don't
it.
even care.
It's weird. It's so weird because if you were to play the older Armored Core games, that's basically the whole point of those games. You're
Yeah,
basically like character expendable, and you play through the game, and you get upgrades whenever you die. But that's because they're slowly each time you die, they bring you back to life, but then they like place another one of your limbs or something each time you die.
Yeah.
You get another buff.
yeah.
So that you
You
get a
can
buff
take
the next
guns.
time you play through
Sure.
the game. Because apparently once you die, you have to start all over, I think.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure that's how it went.
I think it could be something like that.
So, yeah. So them doing that in Demon X Machina is basically a holdover from the older Armored Core games where they just
Yeah.
upgrade your body little by little.
Yeah, pretty much. They had a chance to go make it like a because it was actually interesting that one of the later Armored Core games there were actually might have been like one or two characters that weren't like complete jerks or whatever.
Armored Core? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I was playing in the later one. Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking that the next Armored Core game they're releasing that's mostly multiplayer or whatever. You said it was multiplayer, right?
Huh. I imagine
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
So well, whatever it is, this next Armored Core game is by Square Enix.
Wait, did I take over? Oh, did I
It's
take over?
made by the same people,
Hang
and
on
they're
a sec.
just gonna have like the same idea of you just being like
No,
an
don't decline
expendable
that.
hired
Said
prisoner or
Jenga.
something that every time you die or something you get to upgrade your body, but that's basically it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then because of that Armored
Wow.
Core game is not gonna have almost any story, even less than Demon X Machina. And Demon X Machina has a very small amount of story to begin
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
so even less than that would be ridiculous. So we'll see,
Yeah.
I guess. But
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
hold your breath for story, I guess is all
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
say.
I don't think. Yeah, like I said, I don't think you really go for most. What was it? You don't go for most from software games for this story. I saw this one video of some guy saying that, what was it? What was it? There might be yet more story in this upcoming Armored Core game because what was it? They referred to this, well, not MacGuffin, but like the sci-fi resource that you're fighting over. The thing that like blew up all these planets or roasted a bunch of things in like the trailer. It's called, what was it? Something melange or something like that. It was like, and they thought, it might be a reference to the spice melange from Dune. So there might be like some more, I don't know, story kind of reminiscent of Dune or whatever. I don't know. Personally, though, I don't really think that that's gonna really matter all that much. That might just be, at best, like a really fun reference. Internally, it just really boils down to, what was it? Ooh, it just really boils down to, you want to help these guys or do you want to help these guys to I don't know, win the power struggle first. Can't really expect all that much. Oh.
didn't explode yet? Okay. I have a bunch of like static all over my screen. Okay, now I exploded finally. It takes forever to die. when you're piloting those big
Yeah, man.
ships.
We're under.
On our side.
So I guess it's.
Might be on our
I
side, I
don't know.
don't know.
People are weird sometimes. People complain
What?
about how simplistic the Daemon X Machina story was, and the what do you call it? The Armored Core games had almost no story. Like you said, you just go from missing. But then they say that it's great that you have subtle storytelling in Elden Ring. I guess it depends on whether or not there's some clues there. Just
Well,
have to figure
the
out.
story is there, but you just kind of have to.
Work for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess.
Yeah, and most people aren't gonna really care. Mostly because then compared to like the previous Dark Souls games, like going into Elden Ring, everyone is expecting like a similar sort of like light touch to storytelling.
Oh, okay. I
That's
guess it just depends on the player itself.
Yeah. Well, then again, But you weren't supposed to be. Well, I guess they did have the characters there. That was the thing.
And your time
If I think, oh yeah, that's the last thing. Like if Daemon X Machina certainly took the same approach to this whole narrative as like Armored Core, and it was like mission based, and it was like nobody on screen. Then everyone would be all like, you know, it's too much like Armored Core. We, don't expect too much of a story. It's all above board here. Pretty much what you see is what you get. They're really trying to emulate Armored Core, but because they changed it and was like, characters, a whole lot of characters and all that sort of thing. Like a grander narrative of like maybe saving humanity. Which like Armored Core never actually did. It was never really about saving humanity. At least I don't think it was.
Oh.
Then it was like, are you trying to do something different? Not really. Oh, that's kind of a letdown. So it might have been something like that.
In your time playing Final Fantasy XIV, was there any parts of subtle storytelling, like stuff that you wouldn't catch unless you were paying attention or taking every nook and cranny or something?
Well, I'd say so. Yeah, very easily. Even if you just want to refer to like items, because there would be times in which I like have items, and it's not like I'm reading every. It's not like I'm reading every like description. Pretty short descriptions, but they're still there.
Oh, okay.
And they tend to be pretty short, but some of them can be fairly long. And I think there were a few times in which it was like, oh, really? It's like that for this particular item, huh? Well, thank you for sharing. And I could have very easily missed because, like, what was it? I have the item, I use the item, it's gone, and I'm not entirely sure when it's ever going to get to the point which I'll see him again. Of course. But, yeah, you could really easily miss stuff like that. And there's probably plenty of times in which I happen to buy something on screen or in the field, and I'm like, I wonder why that is. And it may very well be referred to like in a mission that I take, with like, go here to this place and because it has this significance. But it can be. But I think there have been places or times in which I've seen something on the field, and it looks kind of peculiar. And it's like, why is that? And they just don't tell me about it directly. Not sure if I remember them off the top of my head.
I don't think
It's close to over.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Because for some reason because maybe some kind of
Oh wait, what did I do?
something happened that made like the end screen pop up. I
Really?
did press tab first.
There's a timer on the upper
Well,
right.
that is
Yeah,
weird.
just it kind of popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm not actually leaving yet.
Oh wait, not that one.
Alright. This is probably a bad spot to spawn a giant soon.
Okay. Alright, I'm trying to think.
Need all the
Like, what was it? Even if PSO, what was it? Sega, respected, the Western audiences and released PSO2 when they were supposed to, then then I'm trying to think. It would still be the sort of game that would really click to me.
Huh.
I'm not entirely sure if it was. Mostly because I'm really not that much of an online person, with MMO sort of player anyway.
I guess.
And I don't know. There was just something about the original PS0 in which it was basically like a,
An experiment.
well, I mean genre-wise, like it wasn't an online game. It was well, actually, it wasn't marketed as an online game. Online was more of just a thing that you could play with your friends and on your DS. But the main thing about it was that it was like a basically an action RPG or stage-based RPG. Oops. Oh,
Okay,
that's fine. I
gotcha.
keep on accidentally clicking to the right
Oh,
and
I guess the
going
match
onto
is
the
over.
leave
Okay.
button.
I wasn't
But
really
yeah.
paying attention. I was just like, let's just shoot this thing.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's a shame. Yeah, so it was a bit like that, and I don't know. Like it really gripped you, because it kind of gripped me with the story, which is probably more than even the online games do, because in there you just kind of like some schmuck like shows up and is
I mean
like,
PSO, right? The story for PSO.
yeah,
Oh.
because you're basically just some schmuck on the colony ship as he goes down and well, you're hired, buddy. Go out there and solve some mysteries. But in Zero, it kind of
Had actual cutscenes and stuff.
yeah, an actual sort of like JRPG sort of story.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because you weren't just some schmuck. You're just some kind of you were like knee deep in this sort of like this period of time. Depending, and even altered depending on what race you chose.
Huh.
Actually, I forgot.
Wait, the story didn't alter, did it?
No, well, it didn't. It did in the beginning of how they introduced you.
Oh.
You were either, you were basically either one of the Moon Men, sent down, or you were, well, I'm not sure, you might just vaguely remember. You were one of the casts. Then you were basically one of the, very important characters you would find out, but also one of the, deactivated, and you were in dormancy until you were woken up in the snowy area. Actually, I guess if you were a human, you might have just been like some up and coming hunter, right? Probably. But I thought that was really, really interesting. And I don't think that's something that they ever were in a position to do again.
You mean story-wise, or?
Yeah, well, yeah, story-wise,
I guess
like,
I don't know, they could have, but
not in a strictly online game. Because in an online game, like everyone, you can't have like very unique,
already here.
you can't have very unique like introductions to your characters. Well, actually, yeah, I think like MMOs in general, not really. I think I'm trying to think. Oh, oops! I still have to choose a side. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, was there an MMO in which, like, depending on your race, you have a very special introduction to the story?
Well, for sure, Final Fantasy 14, right? If you like.
Well, I think you were able to choose wherever you went. Like, right?
Well, I mean, based on your class, though. If you were to choose a different class, you'd have a different starting.
Oh, okay, yeah,
place to go
because
to, I'm pretty sure.
okay, well,
I
people
got
might say
split
these
instantly.
things.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember going to choosing as a gladiator when I played the free version.
Yeah.
The trial.
Pretty sure they
and
couldn't
I
change
had
that
to talk
much.
to some gladiator people.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
This
I think
one?
it's because
Yeah, this
I confused the story quest with my class quests, and I thought, oh, I have to do these class quests because I'm that gladiator class, so I gotta do these. So I started doing those. So I thought maybe that was part of the story or something.
Yeah.
It really feels like it's part of the story. Even the class quests, like if you're a gladiator or a mage or whatever, and you talk to your mentor character, and then you do those quests, and they have their own
Okay,
little
let's
side
go from
story. Even those
the
feels like part
same
of
with
the main quest.
my
main story.
BBs.
Aha.
Which I think is a
Dang
good
it, it's
thing,
floating away.
but it just confused me at the end.
Jeez.
Well,
Okay, let's go. Okay, no, I'm dead. I made a big mistake. Okay, let's go. Oh. Ah, dang it.
Would you guys ever want
that's
to
how
go
I'm
to
here.
Universal Studios just to see their Simpsons Land and Super
Simpson-
Mario or Nintendo Land?
Oh, okay,
yeah, they have
Nintendo
one of
Land.
those.
They have
Sure.
both of them.
Oh,
Huh.
Simpsons Land. I can't say I do.
Okay, but they have Nintendo Land there too.
I
Oh,
think
okay.
Nintendo
Well,
Land
for that,
would
sure.
be more interesting. But everything's made out of mushrooms, so we're probably gonna starve.
Yeah. Dang it. Oh.
Like, it's made of mushroom.
Huh.
I mean, they also have blocks there, but I don't think I want to eat bricks either, so that's not gonna help.
Yeah, Legoland would have been a better fit.
Because I want to eat Lego bricks. No, that's not what I'm buying at all. But they give you these armbands to make stuff happen. I'm pretty sure you get to keep those.
Huh.
I don't, wait, actually, I don't.
Really?
I don't think I should.
Can't imagine. I would imagine
I'm
it's
pretty sure
pretty
you have to buy them.
expensive.
Don't take what I say
yeah.
out of context. I'm pretty sure you have to pay for those. They don't just give it to you for free.
Yeah. I mean, you
As
could.
part of admission?
You know they'll never do that. It'd be nice, but it won't happen.
Yeah, I mean, you could wind up with them for free, but then they get more.
Yeah, if you take them out of the park, then they don't work anymore.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, well, I mean, the basic what I was getting to was like, I don't know. I wouldn't mind if there was like a nice straightforward action JRPG, and then they have companions and companion AI and all that.
So Monster Hunter is not part of that then?
No. But don't think I'd really call it a JRPG. Nah, not really.
It's an RPG from Japan. The cutscenes might not be that terrible.
I don't know,
special,
it's,
but
well,
still.
because but the thing about it is like, you know, what was it? Oh yeah, got him. They really want to even stress like online play. Like I guess if you don't have friends, but I think it'd probably be better if you had friends. So that's what they're really getting at.
The game can be pretty annoying and difficult if you're by yourself all the time.
Yeah.
You do get used to fighting the monsters constantly, and you get to know their patterns. But
Yeah, but it's like very. But I think the big component of it is the grind, and what will help, you know, lessen the tedium of the grind is with friends.
And also, I think it does help if your character looks cool and more anime-esque. Because if you look at your Monster Hunter character, you're wearing all these ridiculously looking armor based off of the monsters you're hunting, and they may look cool, but they don't look too anime-esque at all. So I think that kind of helps too. But then at the same time, I wouldn't want to play their Monster Hunter Stories game for the DS.
Oh, well,
That's even more anime-esque than normal Monster Hunter, but that still doesn't seem to interest me. So I don't know.
I know it's essentially they go at like a monster team kind of, which is nice, but I don't think it's. But yeah, if there was like, I don't know. I suppose like what is it? I might be describing what if preferred like if there was like a Fantasy Star, of the game, but you know it wasn't so bent on like online, and so it didn't have to be circled with stuff, and it was more of a like a straightforward JRPG. I think what people would refer to me, which game they would refer to me to, or something, would basically be Universe. I think those games were more like that.
Yeah, but they haven't bothered with those in a long time.
Yeah, no, and they were strictly more of a I don't know, PlayStation like PSP kind of. So like, well, that ain't happening.
Whoops, I crashed.
But yeah, that was it. Guess were you here when I showed that Archcast video about him talking about how like game developers should like utilize companion AIs more?
Yeah, we saw that one.
Oh yeah, was New Advent here when I showed that
Maybe not, it
video?
doesn't sound familiar, but
No.
I kind of understand why they don't want to put in too much work making AI companions. There's a bunch of extra programming.
Oh yeah. What was it?
It's still really
Yeah.
nice if they do it, but I guess it makes sense that they don't want to spend too much time on it.
Yeah.
So your
They did.
cat buddy doesn't do much anything.
Oh yeah. I mean, what was it? The last game that did it. Well, the last games that did it were pretty much more of the. I guess typically more of the AAA sort of scene. Like, I think God of War, they did that. Oops, dang it.
You mean the little boy character? Was
Yeah,
actually
pretty
doing
much.
stuff?
He's your boy. Hmm.
I wouldn't, but wouldn't having him be a main part of the story mean you have to make sure he survives, or does he take care of himself just fine?
I think he typically takes care of himself. I think he's
Okay.
more of a. What is
Okay.
it? Yeah, I think that was pretty much like the next best thing. What was it? Because I think there were some games in the past in which like you're the father, and here's your kid. You know, story-wise you're taking care of them, and gameplay-wise they do appear, but you know, not like they really have much of a presence in the. You know.
I guess if you made them too good, then you'll just like sick your boy on them, and you don't do any fighting yourself.
Yeah. Well,
So
you're supposed to be doing the lion's share.
Okay. Yeah. That's always a trade-off, right? If you make your AI companion like too good, if they program them to be too helpful, then and maybe even invulnerable and unable to die,
Oh, yeah,
then you'll
well-
just let him take care of it. But then if you make your AI partner too weak or not able to do anything, or they die easily, then they become a liability. Especially if the game requires you to keep them alive.
Yeah,
Then
there'll
basically
have
every
to
mission
be.
becomes an escort mission. And
Yeah, there'll
everyone
have to be
hates
some
that.
nuance to it. There's like, yeah, we're not at the point in which we should go to the main control room levels of like terrible. if you got that reference, but like yeah, they do take a great deal more work. Which is it? I wish that there would be something like a middle ground, in which it's like they have a presence and they have to. Dang it! Can this work? Okay, no, they can't. They can't take out those bombs. Well, fine. Anyway, yeah. Maybe. Did you have health? I guess probably as far as like. It has to still be dependent on you. So I think if you. No, wait. Can they actually. Maybe they could bring you back up. That might be able to work. I would prefer that they still have their own like inventory and equipment. I think that was the same thing you could do in Skyrim. Pretty sure.
Sounds like it would be.
Yeah.
Because everybody likes an NPC who could be a mule or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Anyone close? Oh wait, you dang it! That's in ships now. Then I suppose to. What? Okay. Okay, now he's dead. How about you?
Well, thank God that was me. I cried. I don't think they'll actually be able to get NPCs to be as useful as players, because
Well,
then they just kind of start carrying you. Since
Yeah.
they're
yeah,
able
they
to be
probably
that,
shouldn't
at that
go
level
that.
forever.
Yeah, they probably shouldn't go that far. Oops. But I'm meaning something along the lines of like.
Maybe they could just use the AI partner to distract the enemy, but not actually deal that much damage. They could still be weak, attack-wise, but as long as they distract the enemy, maybe that could help.
Well, I mean, there's no way like an AI. Well, at this point, I don't think I have to worry about the AI being as like efficient as a player. So, I think, was it? I think there were some, well, sort of spin-off like Resident Evil games where they did have like companion guys. So I think they might have also just been stand-ins to facilitate like co-op play. Of course, those AI companions didn't have weapons on them. All those side companions didn't have weapons on them. Only the main player had the weapon, and I think they just were allowed to do something else. But Resident Evil, in which you're dealing with a lot of shamblers, I believe that would probably lend itself better to it. In a way, I think. because you're like walking through corridors. It's really kind of relatively slow paced. So you can have like a, I don't know, they probably can experiment better with like AIs that have weapons and they can shoot. They don't shoot as much as a player. They're not as proactive as a player because the player is leading the way and everything. But they can do their part. I think
Destruction is probably the best you can hope for. If they do too much damage, then that's not fun if you don't have to do anything. But if they're not helpful, if they don't do anything, or they're just
they can do something, but just not everything. They could even like res the player, things of that nature.
Helps. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. They could learn in supporting fire and that kind of thing. The main thing would probably be because like what was it in The Last of Us 1? You know, they had like stealth sections in which you had to stealth, and then your dependent had to just kind of was kind of like waggling about the original view of like the enemy, and they just had to ignore them just because they just couldn't make that happen.
I don't know.
And the arch video is more about like little personable touches and design choices to like endear the companion to the player more. And I guess he may have paid some time to like how that would affect like the action part of gameplay. But yeah, I think it's important to actually put a companion out there. But otherwise, what is it? I just wanted to, poke more fun at Callisto Protocol. Essentially, in story-wise, there are people who are on your side, and they walk with you for a bit, but that only lasts like a few minutes before they have to like be separated from you. Oh no, the bridge gave out. It looks like we're going on separate ways for a bit. We'll meet up back up later. It's like, yeah, I could see where the budget ran out. Look at the Oi.
Is there any game that you'd want them to remake for any reason?
Remake? I don't know. PS0. That might be unfair, but let's see. I wonder if I could take him. Oh, yeah. Oh, this didn't work. Can I shoot him? No!
I'm trying to think about how I'd feel about it if they were to, say, do a remake, maybe some kind of 3D remake of Crystallines.
Actually, I guess
it would have to be action based or something, right? Like you'd have to have dodge rolls and stuff. Would you want that?
Yeah, I would.
Oh right. That. Oh yeah, the remake, not a remaster. I don't want not just the same game essentially, but only like with updated graphics. Like I want you to try this again.
Yeah.
Then I might want to go and spend it on. If I had that wish, I suppose I might want to spend it on something that they messed up. I think that they should do again.
Like what?
I don't know. Was there something that you thought was like, oh, you know what? Wait, actually, wait, cancel games first. Actually, no, wait. No, yeah, not cancel games. Successfully done games, right? I mean, successfully launched games, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought, I wonder if I'd want to go from say like Platinum Games to a actual crack at Scalebound, but that canceled game. So I suppose that doesn't really make sense for this game. But
But they're not gonna remake that game. Assuming they have the assets, they'll just punch up those assets and make it for the whatever console or platform they're releasing it for, and then release it. They won't even have to redo that much.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, I might get to like that in which you messed it up. I want a do-over. Maybe.
Chrysalis might be an interesting idea.
Yeah.
But then, should it just stay single player?
Huh. I'll probably keep it as single player.
Yeah,
Maybe if they made it some kind of sequel.
If they made a
Yeah.
sequel, then maybe.
Well, because when you add in like multiple
How can
characters,
you
you
make a
have
sequel
to.
out of that?
You,
Oh,
well,
right,
you
it was
have to
basically
like
over.
alter
Yeah,
like
basically over.
I don't know.
Yeah, we play for 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Oh right.
It's up and then that then.
We'll probably go over if we were to play for
Another
the.
match.
Oh
Another
yeah. Is there like a really short? Oh, actually, or maybe that's
Let's see,
unfair
what would
now.
be short?
Well,
I guess
you guys
incursions
can
could
keep
be.
playing them, but I have to get going. But
Uh.
I guess. But if not, we can all just stop together.
Hmm.
I'm okay with whichever.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Suppose
just
whichever.
hit the title screen for a little bit, as I
Yeah.
like our.
Like I'll send off
Ah.
the last stream of the year.
Yeah, I guess.
You know. Oh well, sure, I guess.
Okay.
So it already sucked me over to Yin Tao Shan. So,
Yeah, I'm bailing out.
Yeah,
all right.
I guess I'll just go ahead.
All right. Thanks for playing, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, this is always Gamma's game. We're just kind of buggering about it
Yeah,
Until-
I wasn't really watching
until
what I was doing.
until he wins. Until Gamma says like this game is over.
Until one of us becomes the commander and orders every troop to go after him. Because he's invisible to radar. He zips around super fast. We should probably try to make some kind of loadout where we just create some kind of zippy character who does basically that.
Yeah.
Run with a machine with a shotgun because it's hard to aim already.
I guess. All right.
But yeah, I guess a remake of that
Hmm.
game, Crystal.
I guess.
They should just remake it, make it in 3D, give you action type battle where you get the dodge and what? Because
Character
you have a shield,
customization.
right? Or you don't get a
Or
shield.
you do have a shield.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you're able to hold it, but you don't really use it as to block anything. It's just extra.
Oh, okay.
Defense.
So that
Right.
wasn't actually part of your equipment. It was just there on your sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or if you
okay.
equip it, you actually appears on your sprite. So it's just a basic increase your defense number.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't actually block anything.
Okay.
Maybe
well,
if anything, they should give you in the remake, they'll give you a shield and you can use it to block and counter then. Give you a whole block counter dodge mechanic in the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Makes it more active and interesting.
I guess.
You hold the button and use your elemental blasts and stuff. That'd be fun.
Yeah. I guess as far as our remake goes, well, of a successful game, I know at least. I don't know. I would like. Well, it seems kind of cheap because I'm referring to like the Samurai Warriors Empires because we really got into like Samurai Warriors Empires 2. Oh wait, 2 Empires. No, okay, yeah. It was Samurai Warriors 2 Empires.
Yeah.
That one was really fun. That was like in case anybody doesn't know, that was like basically Nobunaga's ambition. Well, if you don't know what that is, I can't help you. But I mean, it was kind of like well, partially casualized, but had like kind of like that Muso battles and but it had like a over strategy layer.
Yeah.
That kind of like that I really appreciated.
Yeah, even for the individual battles where you could set different commanders to attack points.
Yeah, and like it would actually function multiplayer, which it's something I appreciate, especially for like a PlayStation game that only really had the 2 player ports, so only 2 people could fight at a time. Still, like a board game in a way,
Yeah.
like a cooperative board game. And it's just kind of things from my hope to like. I'm not entirely sure if they ever did this, because I'm not sure if Koei Tecmo could be counted on to do it. Like,
Yeah.
something that's like really deep. Like my friend is the Fife Meister, the lord of this place, and his character, has like an heir. But then, looks like his other heir is kind of like contesting, and wants his try. I wonder who my character will swear his allegiance to. And then,
There's a civil war going on.
yeah, like really like procedural, what was it? Iterative, like what was it? The thing in which like the story like comes off on its own throughout the
Oh yeah, it's
dynamics of the game.
yeah, not quite procedurally generated, but kind of like a immersive.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
It was
Like immersive, but it was like
yeah, they have a special word for it.
emergent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
emergent.
emergent story and all that kind of things happening. So I'd love to have somebody capable, who's hungry for it. Probably not Koei Tecmo, but I'd actually have to try their hand. Like, a game of that kind. But if all failing that, then I don't know, probably a chance to go and play more of the original. I just haven't buy somebody's like list of like this is the best Empires games in IMO. You know, in my opinion. And I think really high up though actually was Samurai Warriors 2 Empires.
Huh, so
Like,
they never really went much better than that.
Maybe not. Well, at least maybe yet not for the Samurai side.
Huh.
And I'd be willing to wager for the Dynasty side. But... Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. There's probably like a better answer to that I might have later, but yeah. 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 I think that's generally all I got for right now.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see how Blue Protocol comes out. I'll wait. I guess I'm not certain if there's any real reason to play it as soon as it comes out.
Yeah, I'd probably wait for reviews and such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if anything is removed from it.
Yeah.
But if
It's
nothing
like
is removed from it, I might play it for a little bit.
Yeah.
That
What is
could
it?
be interesting.
I always want to go from C because that's always that fear that I have in which like especially in terms of online games, and you know their longevity is kind of like dictated about how people feel about it, you know.
Right.
It's like, oh, I like the game. Well, that's great for you, but if you're, you know, if you look to your left and then to your right, and those people don't like the game, then that game really isn't having the steam behind it that it could have.
Yeah.
Which, you know, if it all counts in large amounts, then that could really hurt its longevity in the long run. Because you can't, yeah, because developers can't run, what was it? Oh yeah, whales don't add to the longevity of the game. Well, at least not to the healthy longevity of the game.
Yeah.
Because if there's like only whales left, and it's like, I don't know, what was it? Just developers only care about the whales as far as they could exploit them for money for as long as they can until they eventually have to close the doors of the game anyway. So
Yeah, we'll see. I guess.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I remember when I jumped onto the Tower of Fantasy forums for a while. There was this type of, I guess, multi-part event going on. So you're able to get like some kind of special in-game currency for. That's just an example. I don't really know. Through different avenues. So there was one that was friendly for everybody, and the one that was unfriendly to people who weren't whales.
Yeah.
They're talking about how I went into this thing that every time I fought a whale, I keep losing. I lost 50 of the last 51 matches.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh yeah, Mark the Summit says, Happy New Year. Hopefully 2023 goes as gives us an update. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
I think like they haven't had an update in like over a year.
well,
Huh.
no, they updated earlier.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they still update.
Oh, okay.
Just
just
they just don't report it
small
to
things now and again.
us
Oh,
Steam players,
okay.
and maybe not even the Discord either.
Jeez,
So I think there was one time when I
That's
noticed
plus one.
maybe extra
yeah?
things in a map.
Yeah,
Like just kind of the background things, like I think there was fire hydrants that you could shoot and they'll blast out their water from them. So they'll still get updates, maybe not big updates that would be worthy of getting mentioned in the Steam updates at least.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well I have to get going now.
Alright,
Oh,
alright.
okay.
So I guess we'll leave it there. We do appreciate you, Mark, and you can always look forward to more of these streams. How have we been doing? The last Friday of the month.
Yeah.
All the way coming into the new year. Let's see. There's some change. Might be some changes coming around.
I had an update
on
last
our
summer.
end. Maybe cosmetic. We'll see. But yeah. Always something new to try, I guess. Yeah. We appreciate you, Mark, and everyone else who wanted to watch these streams. Just us messing around for a bit. The afternoon. And yeah. There isn't really how much else to say. We'll hope to bring you more of the same, and just incrementally better. At least as far as production goes. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, Advent already left, so it's probably gonna move on. Again, I appreciate you, everyone who's coming by. Hope to see you again coming into the new year. Yeah. And, yeah, and until we see you again, sometime in the future, we hope you all have a good one. So, goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, wait, it's gonna be like that again. Well, I wonder if it'll still get control backspace. Ugh.
Okay, so that should have been the combination to stop the stream.
Yeah, basically.
Alright. I guess once I see this thing stop, because I see you have a black screen, that's because you quit out of the game at least, right?
Yeah,
So
sometimes
seems
it
to be
gets
taking a while.
sometimes it gets really slow. Alright.
Here on the stream,
Anyway, goodbye.
for me, it's just frozen. Yeah, I probably should raise the volume so I could see what's happening. Oh, your stream came. Okay, it looks like you're still streaming. Possibly.